Good evening, everyone. This is William coming to you live from the Bead Room in Star Cottage Studio here for Allegory Gallery. And whew, it's been a long day so far. We are still going at it here at Star Cottage Studio. Andrew said he was going to work on a few more kits, and he did. We have 9 new kits in addition to what we already showed you, which I believe was, we had 10 of them earlier today. So that makes a total of 19 kits that we did today, which I think brings the grand total of the Kit-a-Palooza kits to 42 different kits that we've brought to you during the Kit-a-Palooza week. So it's late here. It's almost 1 a.m.
Now I want to do 8 more.
Andrew wants to do 8 more to round it off to 50, or at least 1 more to round off today's to 20, right? But it's 1 a.m. or almost 1 a.m. here, and we're night people generally anyway, but normally I'm winding down by this time. This live is kind of my wind down. So if my energy is low, just know that I'm in my wind down state. I'll be winding down for the next probably 2 hours or 3 hours. My bedtime is normally around 3 to 4 a.m., something like that. So this is my normal, my me time, my quiet time. I'm going to watch some TV and eat some snacks and maybe do some exercising. But we wanted to, show you the rest of these kits because we said we were going to do more, and we said we might do a live if we do more, and hey, we did more. So we're going to do a little bit of a live today again. And also, for all of you out there, the mystery boxes are in the online store for you to purchase. The mystery boxes are right at the top of the website. And they are $85. $85. Now I'm seeing some of you come through as Facebook users. If you look in the title of this video on Facebook, if you're in a group, or if you look at that title, there should be a button to click to allow StreamYard to see your name. If you click that and then come back into the video, I might be able to see your name, because as you can see right here, I'm just seeing over here Facebook user for a lot of people tonight. And that's probably because we might be having newer people or different people that normally watch our lives, and you might not know you have to do that. So in the link to this video, up above the video in the description, it should say allow StreamYard access to see your username or profile or something like that. So check that go in that, hit that link and allow them access to that, and I'll be able to see your name. Andrew's doing some stuff, working on some things over here, so he can't tell me who you are, unfortunately, right now.
It still doesn't say you.
Doesn't show you there?
So they might be in one of the groups.
Yeah, it must be in one of the groups.
You don't have to put your name, but then we won't know who you are.
No.
So.
And I'm seeing one that says, "Hi, kiddo." So that might be my mom watching. I don't know. She's usually the only one that calls me that. But I don't know. So it might not be. But yeah, so it's late here. Terry, it still knows you. You are you now. So that's good. Yeah, so what was I saying? Mystery boxes are live in the online store. Only $85. Guaranteed value of $170 retail. We always double the price. Let's see here. It looks like it's me, Hannah, and Terry. I'm the one who called you kiddo. Okay, because my mom always calls me that, but I thought it'd be weird that she would not be watching through our page, and because this is usually, when I see Facebook user, it's usually a group. So hello. $85, guaranteed 170 retail value or more inside the mystery box. These come in small priority boxes, United States Postal Service small priority boxes. We pack them full of good things for you. The $85 counts the shipping. So that's like almost $9 or so at our discounted rate. So almost $10 of that box is shipping rate, and we're still giving you that $10 times 2. So we're still giving you a $20 value inside the box for just covering shipping. It just, we don't make that money, but we're still giving you that value. So they come, we pack them all up, and then we seal them shut. And inside one of them is going to be this pendant. And I will show you this on the table a little later. This is a sapphire pendant that Andrew did. It is a nice blue sapphire on the back. It has a raven cut out. This pendant will be tucked away in one of the boxes. We tuck it away, we seal the boxes, we jumble them all up, we give them to our shipper, and we ship them out. So we don't know. Nobody knows. We don't know. Nobody knows who is going to get that prize in one of the boxes. Now, if the boxes do not sell out, there is always the possibility that no one gets the prize, right? So we hope these sell out. We want to make sure somebody gets this. This is over a $100 retail value. Right here.
If you get it, let us know, because I always like to find out who gets it.
Yeah, if you do get it, please tell us, because we won't know. And we like to know if somebody got it. If we don't sell out of the mystery boxes, sometimes at some point we take them apart. It's rare that we don't sell out, though. We normally sell out of the mystery boxes. We did raise the price from $75 to $85 to help cover some of those extra shipping costs as shipping is going up. We haven't raised the price of a mystery box in about 3 years or so. So
yeah, the shipping's gone up
the shipping
4 times.
Yeah, the shipping has gone up quite a bit since then. So we're at $85. But remember, you are still getting the added value, even though we're just upping the price to cover shipping. So I think
sometimes they're worth even more.
They're usually worth even more. And they're all different. So some of them could be worth a little more than others, but we try to make it pretty even as far as things go. So if you've not gotten a mystery box yet, we just put them out there tonight. You watching this video are the first people to hear about them. Terry said, are all the boxes different? They are generally all different in some way. They're going to have lots of different things in them. We don't know what you're going to get in your box because we don't keep track. We throw the stuff in the box. We randomize the boxes. We seal them shut. Well, we put the pendant in one of them. Then we seal them all shut, and then we just ship them out. We throw labels on them. That way, we cannot combine them with other orders because the shipping is included on those. They're already sealed. We just print out a label, stick it on there, and send it out in the mail. And we hope that you will open them up and, you know, kind of share what you've got with them. We've had people do YouTube lives on them and open the boxes and kind of share what they got. Just don't be, what's that? Unboxing videos. Just don't be surprised if their unboxing video doesn't look anything like your box because they are all different. Some of them will have similar components inside sometimes. We, you know, it's going to be over $170 retail value or around there, a little bit over that usually. It's double the price.
A lot more over that.
What's that?
It's usually a lot more.
Yeah, it's usually a lot more over that when you really check the retail value.
Sometimes I put artisan beads in.
Andrew likes to do artisan beads and special things and handmade things and vintage things. And so there's good stuff in these boxes. And each one will be different. Some of them may have the same component here and there, but generally they're different. They're all different. So like I said, we like to have you do unboxings if you want to do them or share photos of the things you've got. But like I said, don't be disappointed if somebody got a blue strand of this and you got a green strand of this, because that happens and every box is different. So that's kind of the fun of it. It's kind of a
mystery.
It's a mystery, which is exactly what they are, mystery boxes. So yeah, I hope you like those. We hope you like those. We hope that we sell out because, you know, we're a little bit worried because we had to up the price, and hopefully you all understand that. And yeah, but we try and give you lots of value. And like I said, this pendant, which I will show you on the mat here once I turn the camera around to show you all the kits we did tonight, I'll also show you this in more detail. But it's a beautiful dark blue sapphire.
And people who've got them before, they know I know how to stuff a box.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. He's talking pretty low. People who have gotten these mystery boxes before, Andrew knows how to stuff a box. So this isn't like 5 strands with a bunch of tissue paper. And no, this is like, these are jammed full of stuff, good stuff. There are some unboxings, I believe, of these on YouTube. So if you look up Allegory Gallery Mystery Box, some of these might pop up on YouTube. We've had a few people do them, so you can get an idea of what has happened in the past. These will be nothing like that because every batch is different and every box is different. But at least you can kind of see there's a lot of stuff jammed into these boxes. Usually they're so full that I worry that that they'll bust, or the postal service won't take them because they're bulging. We've never had them be returned to us yet.
Knock on wood, William.
I know, knock on wood, because sometimes the boxes are so bulging that I'm like, these might not go through their machines, and they might. So thankfully, that's not happened yet, and hopefully that won't happen this time. But but that's what I always think when Andrew hands me these, and we're taping the labels on. I'm like, oh, let's shake this one and see if we can get it a little bit less bulgy on it. So
I don't fill them in front of William.
No, he does not fill them in front of me because I get
like, how much is this?
I get angsty anxiety. I get
no, what's the word for it?
I don't know what the word is, but I see all the money going in there, and
like, we can sell this in the store.
I'm like, dude, this is way over the value. Sometimes it starts happening, so I just have to walk away. And Andrew does not fill the mystery boxes in front of me. Sometimes when
I like to get a good surprise. Because I buy these mystery boxes from other people too, just so that I can enjoy mystery boxes too.
Yeah, we buy mystery boxes from people.
And sometimes, let me just say that sometimes I'm underwhelmed.
We don't like to underwhelm you.
I don't like that feeling.
No, when you spend $85, we want you to feel like, feel delight. Like, well, I mean, what we're pretty much telling you is you're getting retail beads for wholesale in these mystery boxes. You're getting at least Keystone, which is 50%. So
sometimes that's our price.
Yeah, so you are getting some of these beads at our price. We're not making much off of this, but
we need the money.
But cash flow is sometimes a thing, right? So
I want to stay at a 2-star hotel.
He wants to stay at least a 2-star, right?
We're going to price line it and hope we get something that I'm not going to get itchy scratchy in my privates.
No itchy scratchies. So anyway, if you're watching, hopefully you like the mystery boxes. Now the mystery boxes are available internationally, but the shipping is wild. So what I will tell you is if you are purchasing this internationally outside of the US, your shipping total, I ran a check for Canada because I know some of you out there are in Canada who watch these regularly, and the shipping total is $40 some. Holy guacamole. That's what our store is charging you. There's no way. I tried to adjust things as much as I could. There's no way for me to adjust that for one thing. So here's what we'll do. If you are international and you purchase one of these, I'm going to say pay the shipping that it charges you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the box and we're going to run it through our other shipping system that we use sometimes for invoicing and things. And that shipping system has a preset for those small box priority boxes from the Postal Service, and it cuts it down. In Canada, it took it from about $43 shipping down to about $27 shipping. So it's still a little bit expensive. But what we can also do is take off the $8 and something. So we will refund you what it would just be extra to ship to your country with our other system. That's the best we can do. Normally we don't offer these outside of the US because of the included shipping, and it's a mess. But if you are outside the US, we are offering these this time. to you, but you do have to pay the shipping up front, and we will refund you as much as we can depending on what our other system, which will be cheaper, generally will tell us. So like I said, it went from about 27 or about $42 down to about $27, and so we would refund you that difference plus the like $7 or $8 that it would be that's built into the price anyway.
I don't know how some of these people offer free international shipping.
I know, free international shipping. I don't know. I honestly, we would go broke.
We would go bankrupt.
We might get a lot of orders internationally, but it would be
a long time ago during the recession. The first one, which one was that one? 2008, the housing bubble time, before we had the store. Luckily, the shipping was cheap. International shipping was cheap at that time. And a lot of my customers at that point were international customers, believe it or not. And I kind of feel bad because when the shipping went up and we opened the store, a lot of those people couldn't buy anything anymore because the shipping had, and sometimes I went, one day I shipped a package to Vale Morgana in, I don't know, somewhere in England. And one day it was $20. I went the very next day to ship another package, and it had tripled. And we had to eat it, which, we can't keep doing that. So
yeah, so these are available internationally. The shipping on the store, the online store, will look outrageous. I'm not going to say that it's not going to be, something. But it will be whatever normally it would cost to get you from the US in a small box priority. We will downsize and refund you any shipping overages from that. Like I said, it's still probably going to be $20 or so, somewhere in there, something like that, but it won't be the 40 some generally. That's to Canada, for example. So that's that. So let's take a look at these 9 new kits that we made tonight. They're on the online store. Let me put that banner up so y'all know. You can go there right now. They're there. You can get them. But we're going to take a look at them in a video because a video better than pictures. Pictures better than words. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around. If you're here with us tonight and you've not said hello yet, please do. Let us know where you're coming to us from. Especially if you're not normally one of our watchers because of the time difference that we're doing now. We'd like to know. We'd like to know.
There's a bunch of people watching.
I'm showing 13 people watching right now.
Let's see. Julie is watching. Hi, Julie.
June is watching us.
Sandra.
Terry, Emily.
Teresa.
Kaylee. Kaloji. Is that how you pronounce it? Hopefully. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think I've asked you that before. I think that's how it is.
And who else?
Who else is joining us? Who else? We just dropped to 11, so apparently...
Like, you got my name wrong.
You got my name wrong. I'm out of here.
Peace out. Name wrong, Sayer.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We do our best. We do our best here. Also... since this is a different time, please hit the share button. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, hit the share. If you're on Facebook, hit the heart, hit the like, hit the share. Let people know we are going live. We tried to go live in the Great Beat Extravaganza group on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. Terry went over to add a like to YouTube. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We need that watch time over on YouTube too. So if you do have a YouTube account, please watch there. That would be great. We need to get our watch hours up to 4,000 watch hours. We're at, I think, 1,800 or something now. Kaylee Kaloji, I'm right. Yes. They are still with us. They did not leave us. So this kit
is ready.
Has these beautiful blue strands of check glass.
Everybody done forgot that.
I know. We used to do Who's Ready stickers on everything. but Andrew doesn't do it as much anymore.
I don't do many of the product videos.
No. So you get these beautiful strands of check glass. Could not share from the TGBE group. No, you cannot. You have to go to our page, the Allegory Gallery page, and share it from there. The group is private, so you can't share outside of the group.
It's secret.
It's secret group.
It's the download group.
Adriana Sanchez from Napa, California. Thank you for tuning in.
Uh-oh.
Over there on the West Coast.
I like Napa.
I've never been to California. Andrew goes and never takes me.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, he says. You get these cute little blue. Who knew they were blue? We had purple ladybugs last time that I showed you. Now we have blue little ladybug check glasses. And then you have these little check glass pieces. Terry just went there and shared. Thank you so much. These pieces of check glass, they have the coating on one side. Whoops, as I drop them. Coating on one side to give that good, nice reflection on this side. So that is one of the kits that we just debuted tonight after the video we showed you earlier today. We have 9 new kits that we put out tonight since the video we showed you at 5 o'clock today, which had 10 kits in it.
We're like the news, y'all.
I know.
Live at 5.
Live at 5, coming to you at 5, coming to you at 1 a.m. This is the news at 1.
One and done.
One and done. Okay. Emily says in 3 hours, it will be 24 hours that I've been awake.
Oh.
I can't do that anymore. I don't know how y'all do that. Andrew does that.
Driving the train?
Don't stay that awake that long.
I hope you got some Red Bull.
Andrew lives on Red Bull lately.
No, I'm trying not to do it because I don't want to break out. We have a photo shoot on Monday, and I'm trying my hardest. Of course, I get the siren song of pizza, and so I've been like slathering.
Yeah, if you're all wondering what we ended up eating today, it was pizza.
It was good.
It was pizza from Roman's Pizzeria here in Ligonier. They came to our class today and made some beautiful things, and they're coming back next week to finish up some of them. And we got some of their pizza and a calzone from them.
Good.
Emily is drinking wine.
The calzone was as big as my head.
Wine would not, it was bigger than your head.
Yeah.
Your piece, your half was as big as your head.
I know. William's like, are you going to eat that?
I
I was like, yes, don't bother me.
I saved half of my half. Andrew ate his whole half and 2 pieces of pizza.
And some pie.
And some, oh yeah, some dessert, almond pie and limoncello pie.
They're not parfaits. They're like, there's a little bit of cake at the bottom, and then like pudding. And
it was good. They were good. Someone's coming to us out there from Oahu, Hawaii. Thank you for tuning in.
Who's Hawaii friend?
I don't know. It says Facebook user to me. Who are you out there in the group?
I know lots of Hawaii people.
Thank you for tuning in. We'd like to see our Hawaii people. I think sometimes
in Hawaii.
It's 6 hours difference, I think, right? So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Is it 7 p.m. there? Around 7:15? I think it's 6 hours difference. I think it's the same as France. France is 6 hours difference from us the other way.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we had that one Scottish lady watching?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you get people from Germany. So then you get these. These are like those ones I just showed you in the other kit, only they have the gold reflective coating on one side. And that gives you that good shine in there with the blue. You get these little star charms. Sandra says, check out those stars. So yeah, you get these little stars. It is 6 hours difference there. Yep. So it'd be about 7:15 there.
I'd like some wine.
Andrew wants some wine, Emily. What are you drinking? What kind of wine are you drinking?
I'm gonna share.
We'll do a share, right? A share session.
Not if you drink super dry, then skip. I apparently only drink fruity, sweet wines.
Yeah, he does. That's what I ended up mostly drinking, but I used to drink Cabernet Sauvignon when I was in college, was like my go-to. Robert Mondavi, Select Reserve, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Is that what she's drinking?
No, that's what I used to drink.
That's
She's drinking
right.
Cupcake Red Velvet.
That's right. That's my favorite.
Adriana says, love the star beads. Thank you.
And Sandra said she likes the star beads.
She said, check out those stars. Next up. Oh, my
I
goodness.
knew she'd spot those.
Look at this. So we got this strand of check glass in here, this coppery blue, red, beautiful thing right here. It shines little different colors. She said it is a little dry, her Cupcake Red Velvet.
That's okay, mix it with fruit juice.
Andrew's just going to mix it with some fruit juice. Then you get these. Guess what these are, everyone? These are polymer clay beads by a well-known artist called Andrew Thornton.
That's made with love, y'all.
Made with love. But don't they go so perfectly with this? So you get those, and then you get all these pieces of jasper.
I made those, and I was like, ooh, yuck, I hate these. And then I put them away, and then I just got them out because we're cleaning the studio. And I said, wow, these are so cool. Who made these? And then I was like, oh, yeah.
I made these. And they go really, really well with this jasper and this bronzy check glass. So you get all this in this kit. These kits, I didn't write the price down, but they all range, I think, from $8 to, I think our highest tonight was $18, maybe $8 to $18 each. So not bad at all, I think.
His computer is dead. He's been working so hard.
Yeah, so I moved it and it ran out of juice. So sorry, I can't look up on my phone right now. But they're, I think, $8 to $18. I don't think we went over $18 tonight. And the little bird kits, everyone loved the bird kits from before. They're all $9 each only. So if you like those little birdie kits, make sure you get yours.
This one, you may have underpriced this one.
This one?
Yeah, because it's good.
I think this was 16 or 18.
Yeah, this one is particularly nice.
Particularly nice?
Yes. That one strand is probably the most expensive one.
Emily says, add a splash of Manischewitz Blackberry. That's right.
What your grandma used to
That's what my grandmother used to drink. Anytime she wanted wine, it was the Manischewitz Blackberry wine. And I like it still.
The first time I had it, I didn't know what to expect. And it's very sweet.
Yes, it's very. And of course, we always had it with an ice cube. My grandmother always put an ice cube in it too.
I don't mind that.
Yep.
That's like it. I think it brings out the flavor. That's like them whiskey people. Or don't they drink it with
the ice?
On ice to bring out the flavor.
Yeah, there you go.
I read this book called, I think, The Drunken Botanist, and it talked all about that. Maybe it was bourbon that they're talking about you put on the ice.
Something you put on ice. We don't drink those kind of liquors.
No, the one tastes like a smoky board and gives you heartburn, so skip.
Emily says, I put ice always.
Oh, no.
Why not?
We went to this winery once, and we pulled up, and she had like one of them big
cups.
And she was pouring the whole bottle into her slushy cup, and it was full of ice. And we came up, and she goes, "I do what I want."
She thought we were going to laugh at her or something. She's like, I drink it the way I want. I put ice in my wine. Mm-hmm. And she was the winery owner. It was so funny. We're like, we do too. It's all right. So in this kit, you get these beautiful daggers.
Yeah, because some people get sassy about the Pennsylvania wine.
Yeah. Check glass daggers. Then you get this strand of check glass.
Now, the daggers, I'm going to point out that the daggers are particularly nice because it's clear all the way around except in the middle.
Yeah, these are really wild.
Those ones are like double the price of regular daggers because regular daggers are either one solid color or it's all like stripy mix. And these ones, the color is floating in the center. So
everyone, he's telling you this, but he didn't tell me this when I priced it. So go buy this kit before I go increase the price after this video.
I like it because it reminds me of those, that flying fish that we saw that one time. Remember in Lanikai?
Sure.
Who's the one that's watching from Oahu?
They didn't have a name.
Well, you know the place where they, in Lanikai, where they filmed Magnum PI? Well, there we went to the beach. We may or may not have went through somebody's yard. And it was the most beautiful beach. It was like pristine white sands, and the water was so clear. And I saw something on the beach, and I didn't know what it was. And so I kind of looked out at the water, and which was probably the signal that I needed glasses back then. But I kept seeing some movement, and there were little tiny flying fish jumping out of the water. And then on the beach, I found this tiny little flying fish, and it was completely translucent. And then we picked it up and we put it back in the water, and it jumped away. I have photographic evidence, so in case anybody's
doesn't believe you.
Yeah, some people think I exaggerate.
So I'm just going to keep showing you while Andrew's talking, because this is my almost sleep time. So this is his waking up time. He could talk to you forever, but he doesn't want to get on camera right now.
No, I'm Gracie.
So I'm not going to explain everything while he's talking. I'm just going to keep showing you, so we get through this before I have to go to bed. But here we have that quote unquote European crystal drops. Genuine European crystal. Wink, wink. And then we have one of these little flying birds from you know who, Allegory Gallery. This is part of our fine pewter collection. So you get one of those cute little birds. This kit, totally underpriced right now in the online store. So get yours now. Get yours now. I'm not really going to up the price, but yeah, this is apparently a very good deal for this.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Come back here, little one. And if y'all have any questions as we're going through this, feel free to ask. We're not one of those businesses that just, talk to you and then ignore you. So if you have questions, ask them here. For all of you new people out there who may be watching who don't get to watch us normally, we like the conversation back and forth. We prefer you to leave comments and talk about things.
Sometimes I don't get everything, though.
No, we don't always get everything, but we do like the conversation. Some businesses totally ignore you 100%, and we try to catch as much as we can, because this is kind of boring on our end if we're just the only ones talking. If you've ever done a live, maybe you understand that. If you've not done a live, let me tell you, it's like if you just sat in a room and talked to a mirror, if no one's making any comments or saying anything.
I could probably do
that. Yeah, I would get bored really quickly.
And be like, and then what did you think about that? Mirror friend.
Mirror friend. So in this one, you get this beautiful, clear green check glass strand of leaves. These are so cool.
And that's a long strand.
This is a long strand. This is probably a 12-inch strand of check glass leaves.
Is it bewitching your eyes?
Is it bewitching you, everyone? Then you get this strand, and if you look closely, this is a whole dang strand of ladybugs.
The whole thing. That's it. There's no more. Well, maybe I've found a few more ladybugs, but not like that.
So that's a whole strand of ladybugs. Then you get these ladybugs.
There's no more.
That's no more. No more ladybugs. We made as many ladybug kits as we can because they've been selling really well. Y'all love the ladybugs. The original, I think, red and green ladybug kit sold out. Then we made a ladybug black and red kit, and I think there are still a few of those. And now we did another green and red. So there you go. Ladybug-a-palooza.
I then shook it out and dumped the jar out. Looking around.
Looking around.
I found that picture of where the ladybugs were crawling all over my hands.
Terry says those pale green leaves are very nice. They are, right?
Correct.
Look at them. Look at them.
I like them.
I do too. Okay. Next up.
What is it?
What is it? But wait, there's more. Okay. Unrelated question. Sandra says, any suggestions for what type of glue for cabochons to sterling silver or gold? Looks like gold-filled pendant holder.
It depends on the cabochon. If you're using any kind of crystal, don't use super glue because crystals have a static, what do they call that? Static, not static shock, but it has an electrostatic field. And so the acrylene, how do you say the super glue? Well, anyways, the super glue
I have no idea.
has this vapor and it will stick to the surface of the crystals and it will make your crystals look scummy. So, and then you have to kind of scrape it off, and sometimes it can remove a finish if you have a finish on it. If you're going to use it, E6000 is a pliable adhesive. It's kind of bendy. You can also use an epoxy, a cheap part epoxy.
She said it would be labradorite or malachite.
Those ones you bought from us probably. Again, it just it kind of depends. But generally, E6000 is pretty good. You do have to kind of be careful. Sometimes less is more because it wants to squeeze out the sides. But if it does squeeze out the sides, you can always take a razor blade and kind of trim off the excess. But otherwise, the two-part epoxy is really good. So hopefully that answered that.
Those are all the ones she got from us. Yep.
Oh, good.
So this other kit, so this kit that we were just looking at is mostly all check glass, except you have the vintage Chinese ceramic in there. And this one has the little check glass, these little paddles. I like these little paddles.
They're like little petals of my heart.
And then you get this one.
Now, another thing you can do also to ensure that your bezel has a good adhesion to your cabochon is to take some really rough sandpaper and rough up the bottom of your bezel so that there's a tooth for your glue to stick. If you have access to a Fordham or a Dremel, sometimes I'll use that to scuff up the surface so that it really has something to grip into. So that way it doesn't pop out.
And then you get these little check glass owls with this kit.
I love those little owls.
They are nice. They have
and those
good
are
vintage, good
Super
color.
vintage.
Well, I don't know if I put vintage in the description, so just know these are vintage. And then you get these little two of these moon beads. And these moon beads, man in the moon, are from the Allegory Gallery Fine Pewter collection as well. I don't think they're actually on the website because we didn't have photos of these. So I need to get some photos of these and put them out there. But they do come in the antique silver, which is this color, antique copper, and antique gold. So that's this kit. And that's the 8th kit, I think.
Another tip for using the glue-in bail is make sure the surface that you're gluing into is super clean. So if you have access to like an alcohol wipe, that's what I generally do, is I will wipe out my bezels so that the surface, there isn't a bunch of grit and stuff that will not make it stick very well.
Donna's asking which direction the moon strings. The moon strings side to side.
It's good for bracelets.
Side to side. So there's the hole there. It would go through that way, which, yeah, if you're doing a type of bracelet or something, it would be really good like that. All right.
For earrings, if you did a little bit of chain on either side, maybe the owls dingle dangling.
There you go. You never know what people are going to make with these kits. And now this kit, which I think is my favorite kit of the night.
Which one is it? Oh.
This is one of my, I think this is my favorite kit. Just look at all the different colors and reflections in this. This is kind of like a green gunmetal kind of look to these spikes, these check glass daggers or spikes. Then,
Metallic.
yeah, it's got that metallic gunmetal-y. And then this light is not showing these as well, but they are like a blue reflection with this ambery color. I wish I could get the blue to come out, but I think our lights are too strong right here for that. They're only showing the amber, but I think some of that came out in the photos. So if you look at the photos of these, there's some right there in the shadow. Really, really pretty. And then I'm not normally a fan of like animal print stuff, but I think with this kit, these go really well. This kind of tortoiseshell coloring. And then you get this Venetian glass. I love me some Venetian glass.
I love tortoise. I don't know why people don't like tortoise.
Emily says, I can see a little blue. Yeah, there's just a little bit of blue on that, and especially when it hits different kind of light. Then you get, these are agate, right? You said, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
These agate beads. These were hard to photograph because, of course, like every time I take a picture, you're getting like the shine from the lights. So I tried to get another close-up shot. So if you can't see them, the first picture, the main photo I took, they get really flashy, but I did take a close-up. But each one will be different in your kit. Of course, they're not all the same. They're natural stone. And then these little check glass beads here, you get those.
Now the stone has been enhanced.
This stone has been enhanced.
So just know that it didn't pop out the earth looking like that.
All right. This one, I think, is, Emily says dragon vein. It does look like dragon veins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this, I think, is my favorite kit of the night. I really like this one, and hopefully you do too. Kaylee says those are really cool. I think this kit is like nice. Good job, Andrew. Good job.
I tried hard.
Good job on all of them. All 42 kits that we've done this week.
I need to do 8 more.
I think it was 42. There's.
You better count that, dude.
There are 40 that are numbered, and then we had butterfly in the garden and ladybug in the garden, which weren't numbered. And I think I started numbering at 1.
Do people like it when I name them?
It would have taken us forever to name each one of these.
Yeah, and then sometimes you get like delirious, and then you're like Cloud Dancer of Flower Mountain.
Right, and if somebody doesn't like the name, even if they like the kit, they don't buy the kit. So that's why sometimes we just number the kits. Sometimes it's easy.
The Royal Road one is so beautiful.
I know.
And I think people think of construction when they hear the word road.
Or maybe you're not a fan of the Royals.
Well, you don't like being rich.
But in any case, we still have a lot of those. So
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. It is a beautiful kit.
It's not close to the deadline.
Maybe. I don't know, because it's for July. Anyway, I should show you that kit maybe again for those of you who haven't seen it before.
Tell them the date. Do you remember the date?
July something.
No, for the Kit-a-Palooza. So if you buy any of these things,
my paper's gone.
We're just going to hang out together.
I think it's July 17th. I'm pretty sure it's July 17th. Or no, June 17th.
Yeah, because it's after my teaching.
It's after your teaching, after the 10th. I think it's the week after the 10th. It's that next Friday. June 17th. If you buy any of these Kit-a-Palooza kits, not just these from tonight, but the whole time, any of the 42, we're going to send you, if you put your email address on your order, we're going to send you an email that has a Zoom link. And if you want to hang out with us on Zoom live and chat and make stuff together, you can do that.
We may have a special guest.
Oh, might have a special guest too. Who knew? But even if you don't want to, you can still hang out in the design challenge group, the Allegory Gallery Design Challenge group, and watch us do the same thing if you don't want to take part. So make sure you join our group. And now this is the pendant that is going into one of the mystery boxes. If you didn't hear, if you're just tuning in, mystery boxes are now live in the online store. You can purchase them. They will be shipping very shortly. I believe they should start shipping on Monday. So we'll get those out the door for you.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday? Well, then Wednesday, because our helper comes back Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Because Monday's a holiday.
Monday's a holiday. So we should be shipping on Wednesday for these mystery boxes. And one of the mystery boxes will have this beautiful pendant by Andrew, over $100 retail value. This is a gigantic blue sapphire done in silver, oxidized silver.
That's probably more than $100.
As I said, more than $100 retail value. I would probably charge about $175 for this in the store.
I tried hard, y'all.
So that's going to be in one of the mystery boxes. We won't even know who gets it.
So tell us who it is, because sometimes we could send them out and then nobody says anything, and I think somebody gets it and they're like, ooh, what's this garbage? And then just throw it in the garbage.
I'm just throwing them in the garbage.
I remember exactly who everyone who's gotten something.
Yeah, if you tell us, Andrew remembers. He knows who gets these. So please, if you get this in your mystery box, please tell us.
Harry got one. Rosanna, she got one.
There are 20. Terry's asking, are there 40 boxes? There are only 20.
Mm-hmm.
There are 20 mystery boxes. We don't do more than 20 ever generally.
I think I would die if I had to do 40.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's taken us about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it.
So it takes us a long time to get them together, to organize all the stuff we're going to put in them, for Andrew to decide he's able to part with some of these things. You know, it's a letting go process on these. So there are only 20 boxes. They're $85 each. And for those of you in the US, that $85 includes shipping, and that's priority small box shipping. If you're not in the US, we can adjust your price. You will have to pay a large shipping bill up front, but then we will run it through another shipping program that generally gives us a better deal, and we will refund you any overages. So you have it that way. If you are using our online store, for which you would be, you can also use the shop pay. You can pay in 4 installments, or you can pay over time, depending on all that you're approved for and how much your order is and all that good stuff. But I think once you go over, I think $75 in our online store, not including shipping and taxes, you can start to work on breaking your one big payment down into smaller payments. So you have that option too in there to do that. And since these shipping amounts are technically included in the price, it doesn't know that part of this is shipping. So you should be able to use that for the mystery box too if you want to. So those are all options, and we know we've just done a whole week of kits, so a lot of you have bought a lot of kits, so we still hope we sell the mystery boxes.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
But we do appreciate all of your support. Let me go ahead. I'm going to flip this around now here a little bit so you can see me. I'm not going to flash it on Andrew. I almost did again.
I sucked in just in case.
He saw me doing it. Every time I say I'm going to flip the camera, Andrew sucks in now. So...
Dude, I'm in comfort clothes.
He's in comfort clothes. He's got his t-shirt and his shorts on. I'm still dressed in my normal daily wear, which is another reason why I'm tired. I need to go home and put on my comfort clothes.
I had the hard pants on earlier, and it was cutting off my chi. I
haven't worked out in 3 days, and I'm starting to feel like a slacker. So I probably will get home around 2 or 2:15, 2:30 maybe, and maybe do some working out, which I don't want to. But I need to, because I'm feeling like a big slacker. So that's my day, and it's over now. So thank you all so much. We hope you like Kit-a-Palooza. If you like this, maybe we'll do it again.
Emily says she has her makeup on.
Emily still has her makeup on. Yeah, you've been going for almost 24 hours though, right? That was Emily. So I know.
I'll wash my face. When I get home, I'm ready for comfort.
That's because you work right up till you're almost dead.
Pretty much.
And then he goes home.
Driving is scary sometimes.
I like to have my buffer time. I like to have my buffer time in between that.
I like to sleep good and hard.
I do that when I get my exercise in my buffer time. But
this feels like exercise with my hands. I've been counting, stranding, stringing, bagging.
Oh, Hannah from Sweden is in here with us. Thank you for joining us from Sweden.
Oh.
What were you saying?
Oh.
Bagging and his
Counting.
hand exercises.
I always get so delighted when people from other places watch.
I know. It's wonderful, actually. So thank you all for all of your support out there.
I always think of getting a little cottage. What's the one it's not Sweden, it's the cheap one. Which one is this cheap one?
Who has the cheap one?
There are these little
Sweden
cottages,
is definitely not.
And they're so cute. And I follow this thing called Cheap Old Houses. And what's the one that does the international ones?
I don't know.
And sometimes they'll do like a villa in Italy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's only like 100,000. And I'm like, I could probably do that if I got my friends together.
Sell the house.
Yeah, I know.
You'd have to move there.
International shipping.
Emily says, only 3 more days of work and school is out for the summer. My vacation begins. More time for beadwork.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I'm excited.
I bet. I'm excited too. I'm excited for some sleep. So I'm going to go, everyone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Thank you for a wonderful week of Kit-a-Palooza. And remember, there are lots of kits out there left. So please take a look through our kit collection at allegorygallery.com. Let me throw that up here real quick, just one last time.
Yeah, all the money that we're raising is going to help us go to Snag.
Yeah, we're going to Snag. That's why we did Kit-a-Palooza. That's why we're selling the mystery boxes. We need gas money. We need to take the van up to Snag in Rhode Island, which is like 9 or 10 hours away. And that's a lot of gas at a lot of high prices right now. Yeah. Not probably for all those in Europe. You're like, that's not high at all. It's like half our price. But for us, the gas is high right now. So we have to do that. We have to hopefully find a hotel, or we're going to be finding a camping center or a camping, what do they call them?
KAOA.
KAOA, yeah, a camping place where we can at least shower and sleep in the van. That might be a choice. But
no. Come on, y'all.
Andrew's like, come on, buy the mystery boxes. He's going to make me sleep in the van.
No way. Them people be looking inside the van.
It's tinted windows.
Ah, man, I'm not young anymore.
We'll put up curtains.
I'm gonna make friends at Snag, and then be like, "Sorry, William."
He's gonna make me
sleep under the people's. One time I went to Beat and Button, and we went out too late, and I ended up staying in somebody else's hotel room in their spare bed. And Cynthia was like, "Where were you?" I was like, I stayed with my friends.
Kaylee says, it was a nice surprise of you going live tonight. I'm up late beating, trying to finish a custom order. Nice.
What is it?
What are you making? What are you making out there?
I like to be up at night. You can probably tell by
Terry says, I'm shocked, Andrew. You would be fine. Bring lots of blankets and make a van fort.
No, that's different. That's for like when you're like settling your generational trauma, you make the fort and you're like, you need your safety. But when you have like a bear.
There's not going to be any bear in the campground. We're going to go to a campground. We're going to have a place to shower.
Stop manifesting that. They probably miss communal shower and communal bathroom. And then you're going to have to like poop in front of somebody.
Couldn't get through one without talking about poop.
Sorry. I didn't talk about last one.
All right,
You're giving
everybody.
Me trauma stories. Please buy the kit.
Andrew's getting nervous. He's going to have to.
Friends. It's like that. There's this terrible It's like the most horrible architecture or whatever. And there's this bathroom and there's two toilets. And
right next to each other.
They're catty corners, so you can watch the other person, but close enough so that you could like hold hands,
touch knees.
That's like not relationship goals up in here.
No.
And like there are some veils of silence that need to be remain in place forever.
That's right.
I said if I ever get to the point where have infirmity, we're gonna have to get somebody else, and they're gonna have to deal with it because there's just some boundaries that need to be enforced. That keeps you, Some people get comfortable. I'm like, I don't know about that.
He's like, I'm not that comfortable ever.
One of our friends was telling me about how they like do stuff in front of their significant other, and I was like, do what? I was like, I don't know about that. I was like, you try to conserve energy or something?
I've dated people that have tried to do that. I'm like, no.
Close
the door, lock the door.
Like,
this is not what happens. You do not use this room the same time I use this room.
This one.
But some people are fine with that. And hey, if you're fine with that, good for you that you're that comfortable with yourself and other people. But
I know one of my friends in New York, she was real comfortable. And we were waiting in line to go to the bathroom, and she said, I don't care. And she pulled down her pants and went to the bathroom on the sidewalk. And we were all like, what is happening here? And I'm going to jump over that puddle.
Oh my.
Like, oh my word. I was like, I got to go home, y'all.
Did any of y'all expect this at like 2 a.m.? I did not.
What? Happy hour? Laughing hour?
So thank you all for tuning in. I've almost been here an hour, so I've got to get to bed. At least I've got to do my exercises, take my shower, get ready for bed, and watch like some TV, maybe, if I get that far, if I still am awake. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for a wonderful week of Kit-a-Palooza. Keep buying those kits, please, so Andrew doesn't have to go to the bathroom with other people in a campground.
I know. Please. I already have to do a lot in the cottage. I got... it's rough here some days.
So thank you all. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is in your neck of the woods. And we will see you back here. Probably not Monday, probably maybe Tuesday, but we'll be driving. We might do some lives from the road. So we'll see you sometime next week, probably. All right, everyone. Have a great one. Bye now. Thanks so much.